In this lesson, I'll show you how to create learning materials and work with the most popular templates on the platform. Go to Materials, then Personal Materials tab, and create a new material. Think of it as your digital coursebook or exercise pack. Enter a name and choose a language. You can also add a description and a cover image. If your material will include several modules, enable Sections. Now create a lesson. Inside the lesson, you can also add a description and a cover image. You can format the description text. Next, add a section inside the lesson and give it a name. For example, Lead In. You can create several sections right away or add them as you go. You can also prepare tasks for homework. Students will see them after you assign the selected tasks in the class. Now let's add exercises. Open the exercise builder to see the list of templates. You can display them in 2 or 3 columns, whichever you prefer. Templates are grouped by type. To find one faster, use Search. You can also add frequently used templates to favorites. They'll appear at the top. Templates give you lots of ways to build lessons. In this lesson, I'll cover the most common ones. Images can be arranged vertically or horizontally. You can upload images from your device or search in the libraries. In both templates, you can replace an image, and if there are multiple images, you can reorder them. Just click and drag an image to a new position. You can add and reorder GIFs the same way. In any exercise, you can hide it from students in the settings. Later, you can quickly change visibility in a class using the eye icon. Before and after each saved exercise, you'll see a plus button to add another one. You can add up to 500 exercises in one section. In the video template, paste a link from a supported service. For audio, upload a file from your device. You can type the script, paste it from another document, or generate it with AI. The voice recording template lets students record their voice. Set the recording time in the exercise. The most popular templates in words and gaps are these 3. You can build these exercises in different ways. Enter the text manually or paste it in. To create a gap, click the plus icon or double-click a word, then turn it into a gap. Click the empty gap to fill it. Save the exercise. Now the student can drag answers into the gaps. In Enter a word in a gap, you can add multiple correct answers, for example, full and short verb forms. You can also add a hint, such as the base form, the first letters, or a synonym. In Select a word for a gap, you add answer options, correct and incorrect. There can be more than one correct option. Correct options are marked in green for the teacher. Students won't see it until they use all their attempts. The number of auto-check attempts depends on the number of options. It's shown as dots next to the gap. You can also leave correct answers unset, then the teacher can mark them during the lesson. Tables are available in these templates too. Click the plus icon to add a table. You can create gaps inside table cells, and you can format the main text outside gaps. You can also create gaps using markup. Click the question mark in the top bar to see the markup tips. Use square brackets for gaps and a slash for answer options. In Select a word for a gap, mark correct options with an asterisk. If you paste text with markup into the template, it will convert automatically. If you prefer working only with markup, switch to Pro mode. Pro mode works only for exercises without tables. Markup can be useful if you generate exercises with external AI tools, but in most cases, it's faster to use the built-in AI assistant. It creates exercises directly in the right templates. I'll cover this in more detail in the next lessons. In templates where students match words to images, there's no markup. upload the images and enter the words or phrases. The logic is similar. In one template, students match, in another, they type, and in a third, they choose an option. Another popular group is working with text. Text is the basic template for any reading content. Article lets you add an image, and in class mode, it includes a notes field. In these templates, you can also add tables and format text. The essay template adds a field for a longer response. You can also add an image. In class mode, it also includes a notes field. Keep in mind, the note is saved only when you work with the material inside a class. Try creating your first material and adding a few exercises. In the next lesson, I'll show you the rest of the templates.